annual live Q&A. So you ask the questions and I will do my very best to help you on your journey with Coturnix quail. This is the last live Q&A that we will do before Quail Con. So I'll give you some updates on that, which is very exciting. If you could support the channel by just hitting that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. Makes me feel a whole lot better that I'm doing something, and it gets the word out there as well. So we do a couple things on our live Q&As. If you want to let us know where you're from, we always have a lot of fun, and it's very interesting to see where all the quail people are at in the world and in the US. And then if you've hatched any eggs from us this week, feel free to let me know, and we will mark that down and mark it on our records. As of right now, we are sitting at a 75.1% hatch rate on shipped eggs this year, so I'm very excited about that. And we have a lot of people coming to Quail Con. We are sold out. There's about 10 people that have canceled due to different circumstances. We have been able to sell 3 other tickets, and we have refunded some of the people that couldn't make it with the extra tickets that we sold. So if you would still like to come to Quail Con, feel free to contact me this week via text 937-760-7282, and Verna, I believe, has already put that in the comments, my phone number, and we will get you taken care of so you can get a ticket. And they're only $25 a piece, and we will have a great time. I did actually finish my class this week, so I'm very excited about that. I did it in front of Jenna to test the time as well. She obviously made a bunch of notes and corrected me on a bunch of stuff, and so I think we're ready to go for that. I talked to Terry from Coturnix Corner this week, and he has narrowed his class down to about 32 minutes. He said the first time he did it was quite longer, so he adjusted it, so we're very excited about it. So if you don't know what Quail Con is, I did a video a few weeks ago about Quail Con on our live Q&A. The first 20 minutes is all about it, but we're gonna have a great time. It's this coming up Sunday, so it's less than 7 days away. It's starting at 10. The announcements will start at 9:45 a.m. I will be up and in the quail barn at 5 a.m. That's when I'll open our gate. So we'll be closing the gate at, I don't know, probably around 11 o'clock at night, Saturday night, for the people coming in. And then I will open it back up at 5 a.m. And so I'm very excited about that. I'll get the quail taken care of and stress out the whole day. But we've got Jenna Gregorick, which is an expert in disease control, biosecurity, and all of that treatments. She is MPIP head honcho, so she'll be here speaking, which is very exciting. Terry from Coturnix Corner will be here. We'll be talking about do-it-yourself incubators. He'll actually be putting an incubator up for raffle after his class, which is very exciting. We've got Whiskey Tango Farms, Brandon and Kristen will be here talking about quail basic genetics and just quail basics in general. We've got Chris from Slightly Redneck showing up, and he will be talking about self-sufficiency and living inside versus outside, or housing inside versus outside. So I'm very excited about that. I'll be talking about quail for profit, and then we will be doing a live Q&A for 30 minutes after that. And then the rest of the day is kind of a meet and greet. We'll be doing tours of the barn. We'll be doing a butcher session, bouncy house for the kids, a food truck, and barn tours, and vendors and sponsors and all kinds of stuff. So I'm very excited about that. If you want to know more, you can feel free to ask, and I will be happy to answer any of your Quail Con needs. We will be offering drinks here, bottled waters, as well as the food truck will be offering drinks all day as well. As of right now, it's supposed to be cloudy and 80 degrees, which is perfect. So I will take that every day. And this week I will not be very prompt on answering my phone or responding to messages in any way. This week is a pure farm barn week. So I will get to your messages, but it will not be as quickly as sometimes I do. We are fully paid for Quail Con thanks to all of the donations. The vendors, the ticket sales, and all that jazz has been very, very helpful. I appreciate all of you. That has taken a huge burden off of me. So thank you very, very much. And we have been able to give a little bit more to the speakers, as well as we are almost, there's a surprise that we're doing for Quail Con that Terry and I spoke with, and we have taken care of that. It's still kind of up in the air, but it'll be taken care of somehow. I'm not too sure yet. So I appreciate all the donations. We are completely done, so any donations would be appreciated. If you'd like to donate, it is the $ in the comment section, and that would be appreciated. But what I'd like more is just a like button and support the channel. I do have a lot of, I think, very valuable information that I will be speaking on as far as Quail for Profit goes. I wish I could get you a better speaker other than me, but we do have some amazing speakers coming. But what I do have down was years for us to put this together. It took us years to learn this stuff. So hopefully this will be beneficial to a lot of you. And after Quail Con, I will be doing a playlist episodes of Quail for Profit, and I will go in depth about things. The first time I did it was about 3 hours, so I took it down to about 27 minutes. So there's a lot of information that I'm going to be giving out very quickly, but the Quail for Profit videos, we will have a ton of videos that I think will be very beneficial to you. We've also got some quail for quail color videos. I forget what I call them. All about the color videos. I've got a couple of those coming along as well. So subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. Like and support the channel. I'd greatly appreciate that. And again, if you would like to donate, it would be greatly appreciated. And it is the $ at the bottom of the comment section. We will be giving away 2 winners tonight for 30 free Myshire Farm hatching eggs. Verna will be picking those winners. So ask your questions, make sure that we know you are here, and we will get 2 free winners of 30 free Myshire Farm eggs tonight just for watching and asking some questions. I have been practicing my speech today while I've been working and tweaking it, so my voice is already going. So that's a bummer. So let's get to your questions, shall we? I think that is all the announcements. Obviously, I will not be live next Sunday for our live Q&A because, well, I've got Quail Con going on. And I'm assuming that a lot of people will still be here hanging out. So I will not be here next Sunday. The following Sunday, I will be here. I will give you a ton of updates on Quail Con, and I might have information on next year's Quail Con, as well as the 18 and under contest winners. And if you don't know about that, we have a video on that a couple weeks ago, that what the 18 and under contest is. We do that every month. There was something else I meant to, also, so we've got raffles going on. So you will, if you're coming to Quail Con, you will want to bring some cash. So if you're wanting to buy, you know, anything from any of the vendors, such as Hatching Time, Wynola Ranch, Dale's Quails, Electric Iris, I might be forgetting somebody. BYC will be here, but I don't think they'll be selling anything. Obviously, Katernik's Corner will have a vendor spot for a bunch of their stuff. Whiskey Tango Farms will have a vendor spot. Obviously, I'm here. All of the vendors will be taking credit card, but the raffles will be preferred to be cash only because they're only $1 each. We will take credit card if we need to, but the credit card fees for that is just, it's really not worth it. So please bring a little bit of cash, as well as just buying some drinks and things like that. But you won't need a ton. Everything else will be credit card. again, if you have any questions about Quail Con, feel free to ask. Everything will be in tents or inside, so you don't really have to worry about the sun, but you probably will want to bring some like off bug screen. The bugs have been awful this year, so you might want to bring some of that. But the raffles that we have is going to be a Quail Con t-shirt signed by all the speakers, which is pretty cool. We've got Terry's Caternix Corners incubator that he built. We'll be raffling that off. And the one that's not fully done that he'll be doing for the class, we are going to be giving away to just a random ticket holder. So that's really cool. We've got, what else do we got? We got Hatching Time gift card that we'll be giving out. I believe it's $200, as well as a Wynola Ranch cage that we'll be raffling off, as well as he said that he's sending me either a 7 or 8 tier cage that we're going to give away for free to just a ticket holder. There's no cost involved, there's no raffle involved, it's just a free giveaway. We'll be doing all the giveaways at 5 p.m. And all the raffle winners will be announced at 5 p.m. So I'm very excited about that. And Bullion's Quail, Marius, has donated, I saw on here, and he is donating 30 of my eggs. He purchased our eggs, 30 of our eggs of the brand new color we have not offered yet. So the first person that will get those will be because of Marius Bullion's and Bullion's Quail. So thank you very much for that. I greatly appreciate it. And I think that is all the news. Yeah, I think. Got a lot going on this week. So let's get started. Again, a special thanks to Verna Young and Beth Reed. They are my moderators for our YouTube channel. They keep everything in line and help answer questions before I get there. So I thank them very much for that. They're also admins on the Facebook group. If you're not on if you're on Facebook and not part of the group, join Newbie Quail Lovers. It's a great site that we are rebuilding, and they do a fantastic job on there as well. But Verna's in the house. Good evening, everyone. Guess I am the first one here tonight. Well, I'm glad you are. And again, if you could support the channel by just hitting that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. Jeff Sapp is in the house. Good evening from Central Missouri. Welcome. Living a Rogue Life is in the house. Welcome. Jeff Sapp says, yesterday was my first butcher session. I can't wait to put a few in my belly. Awesome. It's very rewarding, so that's very cool. Congratulations. Not talking to me, not talking to me, not talking to me. Living a Rogue Life says, my last hatch of 30 was 100% male. More for the freezer, but no, I gotta do another hatch. Needing some new ladies in my group. That is the worst luck ever. I am so sorry to hear that. Jeff Sapp says, unfortunately, I'm not going to the con. Well, maybe next year. And I hope everybody that is coming is very excited. If you are coming, let us know in the comments. We are less than 7 days away to Quail Con. So it is right around the corner. And I have had the worst few days in a long time. Just a quick story, just for fun. Again, hit the like button, support the channel. If you'd like to donate to the channel, I greatly appreciate it. It's the $ at the comment section. Thank you very much. So I'm weed eating the pond, all around the pond, in like 97-degree weather. And it's just, the sun's just beaming on me. So I'm already irritated and tired. I've been working my butt off for a while now for it. And all of a sudden I get poison ivy. And now I have poison ivy everywhere. And it is miserable. So then I get more upset. Then I'm weed eating. And I must have irritated some yellow jackets. And I got stung 3 times. So I go in the house and I put an ice pack on it. And Jenna gives me some baking soda something where we put it on there so it doesn't swell. And so I go back out about 35 minutes later and I start on the opposite section, and I'm just gonna leave that section alone. Like, I'm not gonna deal with it. Jenna said that when she walked over there was like 100 yellow jackets swarming, so I really upset them. So I'm starting to do the other side of the pond. Well, they obviously either smelled me, still had a grudge, I don't know, got stung 13 more times, all at one time, got stung 13 more times, all over. Miserable. I am screaming, yelling, not handling it well at all. So I go back inside, put an ice pack on. I'm so upset right now. And they're starting to swell, and so I'm sitting inside for a minute in the AC, and Jenna's like, I cannot believe this. And I'm like, yeah, it's miserable. This stinks. And they're just starting to just swell and swell and swell. So I've got 16, right? 16 yellow jacket stings all over. I've lost 2 pairs of shoes because they were in my shoes. Lost 2 shirts. I just was, they were stinging me through the shirt. So I've lost all kinds of clothing all over the place. My boots are over here. Then I put my shoes on, then they got in there. So I took my shoes off over there. So it's just horrible, right? So I'm sitting on the couch. All of a sudden, a yellow jacket just flies out of my pants, stings me 2 more times before I kill it. And I'm like, are you serious? So I had what, 18? Is that it? Yeah, 18 yellow jacket stings all in one day. Then I had poison ivy everywhere. So Friday night, we had our date night. We got food, takeout food, because I was like, let's just get food, come back, we'll lay down, watch a movie. I just want to relax. So we're waiting outside in the car for them to bring it out. I've got the window down, arm propped up. And I was working on my speech, so Jenna drove. So I'm in the passenger seat, and a freaking wasp out of nowhere, comes, lands on my arm, stings, I swat it, lands on my pinky, stings me again, and flies away. I said, are you kidding me? So, yeah, it's been a long week. A lot of itching, a lot of sleepless nights because I'm just miserable. But the stings are almost gone. They're a little swollen, but not bad. And I've had the poison ivy for 3 or 4 days. And so that should be going away shortly. I don't know. So it's been a long week. I don't know why anyone cared about that story, but I just thought it was just the most bizarre scenario of events that's happened in a long time for me. So this week I'll be working a lot in the barn, and I've got a couple. I'm saying that the farm is done. Whatever's not finished is just not getting done. But I got to finish the stage with some plywood. I've got to put, we had 6 pallets of feed delivered, and I didn't want to put it in the barn because I'm cleaning the barn. So that's all over the place, all kinds of garages and everything. And so a couple random things here and there, but it's going to be a long week. It's long nights, long days. So last week, I think I averaged about 14 hours a day. This week will probably be 16 to 17 hours a day, and we will get it done. And then after Quail Con, I am taking a hiatus. I'm taking at least 1 day off. S.O. Swanson says, greetings all from Memphis. Welcome, glad you're here. Marius Bullion again donated for the eggs, so I greatly appreciate that. I do not know what ZAR is. Obviously, it's the currency, but I don't know what that reflects, but thank you very much for the donation. The PayPal invoice obviously was not working because they wanted to do the giveaway. If you are just joining us, remember, hit the like button, support the channel. I greatly appreciate it. If you'd like to donate, you can so at the bottom, the $ in the comment section. And we are doing 2 free giveaways tonight for the most intriguing questions. So get your questions in, make sure that we know you're here, and we will announce the winners at the end of the night. And it's 30 free Myshire Farm hatching eggs to 2 different winners. S.O. Swanson says, got new tires on my truck for my little 540-mile trip. Awesome. Can't wait to meet you. That's super exciting. Not talking to me. Winnie Fields is in the house, which is coming to Quail Con. Can't wait to meet you. Hello, everyone. Zara is South African. Yeah, it is. S.O. Swanson says, was that all? No, oh, not talking to me. Moon Outdoors will also be at Quail Con. Hi, all. Welcome. Glad you're here. Witch Doctor Verna, I made it on time. There you go. Living, nope, talking to me, not talking to me. Rhineck Poultry and Aviary, which are also coming. Howdy, everyone. Welcome. Glad you're here. Witch Doctor says, hi, everyone. Is anyone in harm's way of the hurricane? I do think that we have one person coming from Louisiana. They did post, I saw on Facebook, that I think they're doing okay. But it's still going on. So our thoughts and prayers are with everybody in Louisiana right now, or everybody that's affected by it. Marius Bullion's hi. It's from Bullion's Quail Farming. The previous donation plus this one, our contribution to Quail Con. We wish we could be there. We wish you could too. I can't wait to meet you one day. It'll be super exciting. I saw that you posted a video today, which was pretty interesting. So I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for the donations. And I will make sure that whoever wins the giveaway for the 30 free new color that we're offering, not yet, but at Quail Con and after, will all because of you. So thank you very much for that. S.O. Swanson says we have a few. Oh, yeah, we have a few from Louisiana. Hope they are fine. I know the one guy shipped his quail north but stayed behind. And that's what I heard as well. C. Yonk is in the house. Chuck, welcome. Can't wait to meet you. You are we're less than a week away. Evening from East Texas. Got the tires rotated and probably changed oil tomorrow for the trip north. Awesome. I can't wait to meet you. And I travel to Texas about 3 times a year. So it's not that bad of a drive, but it's a long one. It's a long one. Carrie Cowherd is in the house, which is also coming to Quail Con. Super cool. We're pretty much having Quail Con here, aren't we? Hello, everyone from Southwest Missouri. We're super excited about the con. I hope the date doesn't change for next year. We have rental cabins. June and July are our busiest times. We are still working on that, but most of our focus is this year, and then we'll find out what we need to do better for next year. Caternix Corner's in the house. Hello, all. Getting close to Quail Con. Absolutely. If you did not check it out, Caternix Corner did a live feed last Tuesday with Beth Reed, which is our moderator on here and admin on Facebook. It was a very good live Q&A, and I listened to that while I was working this week, so check that out if you missed it. Ed Got Bait is in the house. Welcome. Jesse Mills, good evening, everyone. Welcome. I believe you're coming to Quail Con as well. Can't wait to meet you. Jasmine Bass is in the house. Hello, everyone. Hello, fellow quail fanatics watching from Southwest Missouri. Welcome. I don't believe you're coming, but maybe you can in the future. And if you still would like to come, contact me and we will get you some tickets. This fly is going to die. Tanya Long's in the house. Hi, from Southern Indiana. Welcome. She will be here. She's also a vendor for BYC. Rhineck Poultry and Aviary says everyone hit the like button. Absolutely. Support the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it, and that's all I'm asking for tonight. If you'd like to donate, it's obviously very much appreciated. But like button would be wonderful. I'd love to hit 100 likes by the end of the video. I'm still in Cave City, Arkansas, heading out for vacation tomorrow morning, ending with Quail Con 2021 next week. Yes, Beth Reed will be here. I'm very excited about that, meeting her. Verna, please yell if you can't make Quail Con. Wow. Yeah, I would definitely bring fly spray. They're driving me crazy. Moon Outdoors, hi from Ohio. Welcome. Chris Derry Rose Elrod. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Whiskey Tango Farms is in the house. Hello, all. Brandon here tonight. Getting anxious for Quail Con. So am I. I've turned my excitement, I guess, into just overall panic and stress. But it'll go fine. It'll be fine, everybody. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. We do have the list for check-in alphabetized, so that's really exciting. I've got my speech done, and the yard is as good as it's going to get. Just so much to do all the time. Like, not even Quail Con. It's just so much to do with just everything. But we'll get through it. And then I'm going to take a day off. Well, I'm going to feed and water, and then I'm going to take a day off. well, okay, so I'll feed, water, and collect the eggs, and then chip out, and then I'll take the rest of the day off. Never an off day. Ann is in the house. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Stacy Mullen says hi, all from while we're waiting Homestead in Wyandotte County, Ohio. So very excited for next Sunday. See you there. Absolutely. I can't wait to meet you. Very excited. I am very excited about it still. I'm very excited to hear what all the other speakers have to say. I'm very excited to meet all of the ticket holders. And I hate to say it, and I'll knock on wood, but I'm very excited to see the fruits of all of the labors that have put so much time, effort, and energy into this pay off. And I think it will. I think it'll be a great day. I really do. I just think that I have to work my butt off to get there. Let's see. Ed Got Bait says, hi, Whiskey Tango Farms will be shipping your necklace tomorrow. Very cool. Jasmine Bass says, Zach, my 34 Myshire babies are doing very well. I believe you already got my hatch rate for those. I texted you. Awesome. Thank you very much. I don't remember that, but you might have. A lot of things are going in and out this week. A lot of stuff. Freezer's in the house. Hello, everybody from Icaturnix, Lexington, Mass. I believe, Freezer, you're coming. I do believe. Robin C's in the house. So excited. You're coming. I can't wait to meet you. Witch Doctor says, Terry's the reason we have great cages. There you go. A. Jones says, hi, Zach. Checking in from the northeast tip of Ohio. Welcome. And A. Jones, I don't know if you're coming. Are you coming to Quail Con? Ed Got Bait donated again. I truly appreciate you. Here's a little more for your secret thing you're doing. Well, thank you very much. I don't believe you're coming this year, but hopefully you'll be able to make it next year. John Pontal donated again. He's donated quite a bit for quite a bit of weeks, so thank you very, very much. That is greatly appreciated, and you have been a consistent force, so thank you very, very much. After today, I will not be soliciting any donations. The donation button will still be there, and any donations will go to better equipment, better lighting, better stuff for videos and things like that. But I won't be pushing like I have been. But you guys have been extremely generous, especially you, John. So I really do appreciate all of your support. I really do. Support and money. Rhineck Poultry and Aviary says, does the food truck have a coffee pot, or do you? Well, we do. I would assume they do as well. I did not ask that, but I'm sure that I would assume they do. I have no idea. I don't know how to say that. RACMHK says, hello all, welcome, glad you're here. Joan Mendez from Southern Arizona is in the house. And I know that we've got a couple people coming from Arizona, but I don't think that you are, Joan. Are you coming to Quail Con? Again, if you need a ticket to Quail Con, feel free to message me this week at 937-760-7282. We are sold out, but we have a couple people that have canceled for various reasons, so we can sell you their tickets and be able to refund them, so it's a win-win. So if you have any if you need a ticket, please contact me. Let's see. Jacob is in the house. Howdy from West Central Missouri. Welcome, Jacob. I don't think you're coming to Quail Con either. So hopefully next year, or if you can make it, feel free to message me this week. We'll get you a ticket. Cody Cat 2010 says, hello all, welcome. Orlando's in the house. Hello everybody from Phoenix City, Alabama. Welcome. Ed Got Bait says, I'm not going, Verna. Maybe next year. Frederick Sauer says, good evening to all from northern Delaware. Welcome. I do know that we have someone from Delaware coming. I don't know if it's you, Frederick, but we do have 31 states coming. Thrifty Builder says, hello everyone from Arkansas. So excited for Quail Con. Absolutely. I do believe you are coming. We've got a couple different people from Arkansas coming, which is very exciting. If you wanted to get in contact with a bunch of people that are coming, we've got a Facebook group we created, Quail Con 2021. And you can post and chat in there, which is very exciting and has been very beneficial to a lot of people. So check that out. Psycho Ward 360 is in the house. Hello, everyone. From me and Witch Doctor out here in hot, as you know what, Vegas. Welcome. We do not have anybody coming from Nevada. Oh, maybe we do. I do think we have someone coming from Nevada. I lied. I do think. I don't think it's Las Vegas, but I do think that we have Nevada on the list. S.O. Swanson would probably know better than I do, because I can't remember anything nowadays. Ron is in the house. Hello from South Carolina. See you next Sunday. Absolutely. Wish your wife could make it, but I'm glad you're coming. Harvey White, heat of the $1 billion coal field. Welcome. Not talking to me. Not talking to me. Yes, I tried to donate, and this is the only way I can do it, so I stayed up late just to do this. It's 1 a.m. here right now. Well, thank you very much, Marius. I truly appreciate it. I know we've been working on that for quite some time now. I appreciate your donations, and get to bed. Absolutely. I will not be staying up till 1 o'clock in the morning at all this week. I will be passing out as soon as my head hits that pillow every night. I'm glad you donated. Thank you very much. And I appreciate it. Robin C says, what is the cure for overexcitement for Quail Con? There is no cure. You just got to keep getting more and more excited. We are less than 7 days away. So I'm very excited about that. Supposed to hatch out tomorrow, 30 Pearl, 30 Wild. Awesome. Best of luck to you. Living a Rogue Life says, are you remaking all about the color videos or adding videos for the new colors? We're adding new ones. Very good question. Joy Maddox is in the house. We can't make it to Quail Con, sadly. We hope to make it next year. Well, hopefully you can. Psycho Ward says, question, has anyone ever fed their quail fly larvae like chicken love so much? People do that. We do not. Excuse me. But people do that. Yep. It's a good source of protein. Susan Tippett is in the house. Welcome. I believe you're coming to Quail Con. I think. I do believe. La Rochelle Farm is in the house. Good evening from Little Old Connecticut. Welcome. I know that you're not coming, but hopefully you can make it next year. Living a Rogue Life says, what was the hardest part of putting Quail Con together? What was the hardest part? Putting it together. All of it. The speakers came together pretty easily, so that was very nice. It was very generous of all of them to immediately accept our invitation, and that was very good. Calling around, getting prices, paying for everything, getting everything acceptable, getting all the names down, contacting everybody. It's just a long, drawn-out process, and that's on top of everything I do every day anyway. Excuse me. Harvey White says, German pastel, what did I pick out the colors I want and breed them? The blue ones, just them. Do you recommend, or does it matter? I don't know what that means. German pastel, what did I pick out the colors? What if I pick out the colors I want and breed them? The blue ones, just them. Do you recommend, or does it matter? You can if you'd like, sure. I think I understand yeah, you can. Yeah, selective breeding is the best way to do it. Jacob says, I put the 30 gold collection, 30 jumbo white in the incubator yesterday, and I'm watching the temp and humidity like a hawk since I purchased the thermometer hydrometer. So far running perfect. Thanks again. Not a problem. Glad we could figure it out. And best of luck to you. Dale is in the house. Dale's Quails. Let the countdown begin. They are a vendor and a sponsor to Quail Con, so that's very exciting. Whew. It is hot today, and I have been working my butt off. So yeah, I can't wait to meet you, and I wish you the best of luck while you're here, and I can't wait to meet you. Betty says, hi, can't wait for next weekend. We're looking forward to coming up. Absolutely, I can't wait to meet you. You were one of the first people to purchase tickets. I do believe, I could be wrong, I do believe the first purchase first person that purchased a ticket was S.O. Swanson, I do believe. Harvey says, my German pastel going to grow pin tomorrow. Very cool. Best of luck to you. Jacob says, I've been telling all my friends about your customer service and that they should get in touch with you if they decide they want to get into crazy quail world. Absolutely. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Jacob had a very poor hatch rate. We found the issue. We resolved the issue, and I shipped him some replacement eggs to try again. So that's what's going on with that. But with the new thermometer and hydrometer, it looks like it's going much better this time. So he should have a much better hatch. Jimmy Wheeler's in the house. Ruffled Feathers Quail Farm, Atkins, Texas in the house. Welcome. Glad you're here. Jason says, what is the average size weight for Egyptian fee? The average size weight, I don't have it off the top of my head. I believe it's somewhere around 9.5. Somewhere around 9.5. But I have not done that video, and yeah, I don't know off the top of my head. It's somewhere around 9.5 though. Chris Terry Roselrod says, looking forward to meeting everyone at Quail Con. Absolutely. I can't wait to meet you. We are less than 7 days away for Quail Con. It is a meet and greet with some of the biggest YouTube stars as far as quail go. We've got Katernik's Corner. We've got Chris from Slightly Redneck. It's very exciting. We've got Whiskey Tango Farms speaking. We've got a great speaker in Jenna Gregorick. Everybody will be able to meet my wife for the first time. She refuses and will never do a YouTube video. I did make her promise that if anything ever happens to me that she's got to do them. So she was very hesitant, did not like it, but I eventually made her I forced her to eventually promise me that she would continue to do that. But she does not like it. But you'll all be able to meet her. You'll be able to tour the farm with Papa the Builder. I'll be in the quail barn doing tours. We've got some great vendors that are going to be here. We've got great sponsors that are going to be showing up. Not Whiskey Tango Farms. Wainola Ranch is sending, I think, 10 cages to sell for less than on their website. They're also sending me, I think, 50 water troughs to sell, which will be a little bit less than their website. So that's very exciting. And obviously, we're here at Myshire Farm. So anything you want from us will be fresh and ready for you to take home. Freezer says, yesterday and today I worked all day to make some money to buy raffle tickets at Quail Con. Very cool. And best of luck to you. Todd is in the house. Hey, Zach from Crete, Illinois. Excited to meet everyone at the con. Absolutely. I can't wait to meet you. Jasmine Bass says, holy moly, poor you, Zach. Oh, that was, yeah. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. A lot more to do. Don't have time to deal with it. Benadryl. Yeah, I didn't swell until I got the 13 all at one time, and then my tongue started to swell. But I took some Benadryl, and I'm all right. I didn't die. La Rochelle Farm says, Zach, time to hook up the large torch too. Yeah, so we put, yeah, we took care of it. I'll say that. La Rochelle Farm says, propane tank and get them back. Yeah, they're not going to be a problem for Quail Con, I can tell you that. Rack MHC says, the eggs I got from your auction are all starting to shake, peep, and pip. So excited. My 18-month-old had been glued to the incubator. You're making her super happy, so thank you for all you do. Well, thank you very much, and best of luck to you. And keep me posted on the hatch. And I'm glad that you were part of the auction group, and congratulations on the win. Joy says, hi from Maddox Farms, Georgia. Excited for everyone going to Quail Con. Sadly, we can't make it this year, maybe next. Jacob says, print drawings, salve on stings. It helps with swelling and pain. Yeah, I think the worst is behind me. It's just annoying now. S.O. Swanson says, so the moral of the Yellow Jacket story is that we should avoid you at Quail Con. You must be a magnet. Yeah, we had a birthday party over here on Saturday. For my son and me, we had a joint birthday party. And, my mom came, and I was telling her, and she's like, okay, well, you just go away. Let's just 6 feet apart, 6 feet apart. And I was was like, whatever. So yeah, I must be a magnet. But they're not here anymore, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, string of bad luck this week. I'd rather get it out of the way, though. I'd hate to get stung all at Quail Con. That would be a bummer. So glad we resolved the issue before everybody showed up. Sorry, Zach, can't help but laugh. This is kind of funny. I know, it's a horrible, funny story. Where'd I go? Ed Got Baked says, rolling on the floor laughing, so sorry, the bugs love. Yeah, it was not love that they were after, I can tell you that. Susan says, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that happened. Yellow jackets and poison ivy were put here by Satan. This is the theory, at least. You also need to tell Murphy to move on. Absolutely. They were the spawns of Satan, but I'll just say we put some holy water on there, and they're no longer an issue. Chris Derry Rose Elrod says, I got stung 3 times in the face from a wasp from a nest that I didn't know was under the air conditioning unit by our side door. Yeah, the yellow jackets burrow. They're in the ground. So I must have stepped on them. I have no idea. Yeah, I had a bunch. I had a bunch of stings. Witch Doctor says, Zach, get some black seed oil for your poison ivy and bee stings. We're almost over. Jenna said poison ivy only usually lasts 3 or 4 days. And the yellow jackets are pretty much gone. You can't really see them too much more anymore. They're still a little red and infected and swollen, but they're all right. I don't know what's in my eye, but dear God, it's hurting. Harvey White says, do my 3-week-old birds need light at night? No. Nope. Ron says, yes, when I was a kid, I stepped on a yellow jacket nest and ended up in the hospital with over 77 stings. So I hear you. That is horrible. We looked it up to see how many stings before you died, and it's like 1,500. And I said, well, I'm halfway there. Jen was like, stop being dramatic and finish the pond. I was like, all right. She did take care of me. She did take care of me. Jacob says, so if you see tall grass while at Quail Con, just avoid that area. Yeah, absolutely. They're gone, but I'm still not cutting that part down. Not doing it. Not going over there. It's over. Linda says, my gosh, Zach, that's horrible. You need a bee suit. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know. You don't know. Freezer says, super excited to buy some adult quail for my flock. Mine are about 1 to 5 years old and living their happy retirement life. There you go. We will have plenty of live quail available for you, so I can't wait to meet you. Yes, mine love, not talking to me. Been there, done that, hit a nest of ground bees. Chased me out of my clothes and rubber boots, but I didn't get stung. Very cool. There you go. But good. Great luck. Do you have a recommendation for deworming quail as maintenance or only if symptomatic? We have never dewormed quail. I don't know anything about it. Never done that. You really shouldn't need to. Cindy and Ryan says, during your breeding program, when keeping track of the size of the chicks of the smallest male and female, stay the smallest, and did the largest male and female stay the largest throughout the program? The smallest, no. The smallest, well, I mean, they were in the bottom, but no, the smallest male and female ended up like 5th from the bottom, and the largest one that was going well ended up in the top 5. But you really want a consistency, and then one will spike at the end. Robin C says, Zach, thank you for the story. It made me rethink how bad I thought my week was. There you go. If that's the worst that happened to me all week, I can handle it. Ali Posh says, hatching for my Myshire auction. I think I am at 43% hatch rate, but it's only day 17. That is fantastic. You are well on your way to hitting 70, 80%. That is awesome. Keep me posted. La Rochelle Farm says, are you planning on doing a live next Sunday? I am not. I will be way too busy with everything else going on. Betty says the fall that falls under honestly you can't make that stuff up file. I hate you got covered up with the stings, PI, poison ivy. Yeah, it's one of those stories that you can't even lie about, because it's just not even it wouldn't even cross your mind. Especially at the end, the next day. So that was on Thursday, and then on Friday I was sitting out waiting for the food and got stung the next day, and Jen was like, "Are you serious?" So yeah, good story. Samantha Trask says, "Hi all, sorry we're late. What I missed, I don't know. I don't know, but I'm glad you're coming to Quail Con. That's super exciting, and I know you've got a long drive ahead of you." Betty said, "Oh nope, I already read that." No live next weekend. Nope, no live. Freezer says, "By the way, it's funny, but I still have the 4 first quails that I hatched in my quail journey. They're now retired." Very cool. Danielle says, "Jeff Lawton uses meat to feed maggots. You hang a bucket of meat scraps in the coop, holds in the top, allow flies in, and small holes on the bottom drops maggots to the floor for the birds to eat." Interesting way to do things. Harvey says, are there another name for your jumbo wild, or are they Pharaoh Egyptian? Nope, Egyptians and wilds are 2 completely different things. You have another name for your jumbo? No, I mean, no. Jumbo wilds are jumbo pharaohs, jumbo browns. They have many different names, but no, Egyptians are a whole different gene. Jake says, "Hatch some autumn ambers from you. They are laying now. What should I expect in terms of colors if I hatch eggs my quail laid?" Autumn amber. Autumn amber, maybe a few Italian, maybe a Pharaoh in there, but autumn amber for the most part. Joan says, "Do you use quarter by quarter or half by half or something else as floor of your brooder?" It's half by half. Quarter by quarter does not work, so half by half. Thrifty Builder says, "Question, can you breed your jumbos with standard colors to get bigger birds with pretty colors?" In theory, yes, but you're gonna lose weight first. You have to rebuild it, and it also depends on the color you're using. If it's a color that doesn't breed true, then no, it wouldn't work. If it's a color that does breed true, then, and yeah, you could. Harvey says, "Purchase the German pastel, the blue ones. What are they, or will they change colors?" The German pastels are a collection. It's multiple colors of the German pastel gene. Carolyn says, "Hi from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Welcome." Witch Doctor says, "Question, best heat source for the brooder?" We're using the infrared red light now. We just use regular 220 bulbs, floodlights. We use heat lamps. It really depends on what you want to use. A lot of people use those as well. Some people use the plates. Some people use ceramic bulbs, but we just use regular heat lamps. I had a great day at the auction yesterday selling my excess tuxedos, ready for more eggs once we get back from Wisconsin Ironman. Very cool, and congratulations. Sounds like you had a lot of success, so that's very cool. Please support the channel by just hitting that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Makes me feel a whole lot better. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, there's a $sign at the bottom where the comment section is. You can donate, and that would be appreciated as well. But hit that like button to support the channel. Kasumi Rose is in the house. Welcome. Gave me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Katrina's in the house from Gilroy, California. Welcome. Grizzly Bear from Iowa is Iowa, right? Iowa? Yeah. Iowa's in the house. Welcome. Carrie Coward says, "Hey, Zach, if you can find the yellow jacket nest hole, pour tiki torch fuel in it and light it. It will burn for quite a while and kill the nest." Well, that would have been a good idea. We got creative. Had a little bit of fun. Mary says, "I was also watching the return of that live show, Katernik's Corner with Beth, while working, and my phone fell into a pan full of oil and still playing in that oil." Oh, there you go. That's not great. Susanna Fierro Brown is in the house from California. You are coming all the way from California to Quail Con, so I can't wait to meet you and your son. That's super cool. Jacob says, "Question, can celadon eggs come from any color of Katernik's, or are there only a few colors that can produce any color?" They're more prominent in some than others, but any color. Danielle says, "I like the heat plates rather than the lights, less chance of burst bulbs and at night is still dark, so they are quiet. There you go. Psycho Word 360 says was out in the desert with the kids hunting lizards. Picked up a log, got attacked by a swarm of hornets. Must have had at least 20 bites on my head, and I'm bald, so I feel you, buddy. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. Freezer says, well, hi. Is your mom here? Okay, cool. Freezer says, yes, I'm coming. The name on the ticket is Yusuf. That is my name. There you go. I figured you, yeah. My mom is coming. Very cool. Can't wait to meet you guys. At the moment, only my Pearl are producing celadon eggs. Very interesting. Two celadon hens are both, my two celadon hens are both blue Rosettas. Okay. Betty says, Jeff's over here laughing, saying there's no day off from this stuff. There's not. I completely agree with that. I haven't had a day off in 2 years. Farm life. It's a lifestyle, that's for sure. Sweet Home, Alabama. Hello, everyone from Cuba. Very cool. Welcome. Glad you're here. Do we need to bring chairs? Nope. Chairs will be here ready for you. Jasmine says, question, are there any avian diseases that I should be concerned about that cross to from quail, chicken, turkeys, and or geese? I have all, and I try to keep everything clean, separate, but I'm curious. If they're all separated, you really don't have to deal with much. But with Jenna Gregory coming, we are going to actually record that class, because she's talking about disease control, biosecurity, and MPIP will actually be not live streaming, but we'll record it and then post it later, because I think that is going to be a very big one that everyone will want to know about. Witch Doctor said, who's in the group from Nevada? Who's in the group from Nevada? I can't remember who from Nevada, but I know Nevada is written down. Someone on not talking. Bree D says, hi from Cleveland, excited to meet everyone at Quail Con. Can't wait to meet you. Very cool. How do I know the difference between recessive and dominant genes when breeding quails so I can breed a specific trait? It's a very good question. You have to test the theory, pretty much. I don't go into stuff like that for a couple different reasons, which I will keep to myself. You just have to test theories. What should I bring to Quail Con? Yourself, some cash, credit card, and bug spray. That's all. Samantha says 73 out of 82. We're at 83 watchers and 85 likes. So hit the like button, support the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. If you'd like to donate at the bottom, that would be appreciated as well. But the like button is free. So thank you very much. Susan says, can't make it. Oh, okay. I thought you were. I apologize. Okay, I hope there's room in the car and money I'll bring. Pretty much was saving up all summer and last summer. Very cool. I have school on the 5th, but I don't care. Quail Con is first in a year and school is every day. There you go. Once a year and school is every day. There you go. Oliver Cole says, bought some eggs from you and only about 40% of 120 hatched, most of which were silvers, and only got a few feather sexable, hoping for some late bloomers, but no new pips today. Well, you need to contact me, and we need to find out what the problem is, because we might be able to salvage it, but contacting me too late is not ideal. First and foremost, if you're already late, bump up your humidity. It can't hurt. You bump it up 5 to 7% at least. Let it stay there for 24 hours and see for results. If you're on day 16, 17 and your hatch isn't going great, you need to contact me right away so we can find out the problem and resolve it before the hatch is over. We'll make sure you're taken care of, but bump up the humidity immediately. Thanks, we'll check it out. 23 out of 25 jumbo whites, 37 out of 50 jumbo browns. Thank you. Awesome. Congratulations. 23 out of 25 jumbo white, 37 out of 50 jumbo wild. Great numbers. Congratulations. Fantastic. Um, Congratulations. That's great. Congratulations. Did you tell Murphy he is banned from the con? Murphy and I did have a talk. Nothing I can do if he wants to stay here till like Thursday, but after that, he's got to go. Even for the weekend, he's just got to go. Carolyn says, my daughter Katrina wanted me to let you know that the first chick from the hatching eggs that came from you just hatched. It's a Schofield Silver. Very cool. Best of luck to you. And congratulations. I hope you get a great hatch and keep me posted. Thrifty says, would it be beneficial to mix your layer mesh and starter for bigger egg layers? I don't recommend it, but if that's what you want to do, people do it. I think it's a waste of time, or I think it's a waste of money. Your layer feed will always be more expensive, and they're not going to... If you want to, some people do it. I don't do it. Freezy says, is there going to be any fresh squeezed lemonade? No. Bottled water and whatever they offer. I do think they offer coffee. Coffee, water, and I think canned drinks. I don't remember. Jim says, son home from Afghanistan yesterday. God bless the USA. That's awesome. My prayers are with a lot of people in Afghanistan right now. I hope we can... well, that's great. I'm glad he's home. That's awesome. That's the best news. Absolutely. Will Papa the Builder have tour of his shop? I believe so. I don't know why he wouldn't. He's going to be touring the farm all day with people. Witch Doctor says, can we buy raffle tickets if we are not attending Quail Con? Not this year, no. Kenneth says, hey, Mike from Cincinnati. I couldn't comment on my phone, but got the computer working finally. If my son's football game changes days, I will be there with you guys. Well, hopefully you can make it. Best of luck to you. Linda says, from Redlands, California, question, I ordered eggs from you earlier this week. Will you have time to ship them before QuailCon? Yeah, most likely they'll be shipped tomorrow. Yeah, but I'll be shipping like I usually do all week. I'm just excited to be sure I'm ready for them. I'm excited for my first order from you. Very cool. Best of luck to you. And yeah, if you ordered last week, it'll go out sometime this week. If you did not get a label already, then you'll probably go out Wednesday or Thursday. Wow, I have no idea why I've been so dizzy the whole time. Robin C says, I had promised to stay away from the auctions until after QuailCon. LOL, there you go. I really haven't done that many. I canceled last week. I did a little bit, about an hour worth Friday and Saturday. And obviously I won't do auctions this weekend, but I will start back up the week after QuailCon. We'll have some good times and some new colors. Witch Doctor says, sounds like I need to send you a bed sting kit. LOL, there you go. Kenneth says, I've been raising quail for a year now. I can't wait to see how much better it gets. Try to learn as much as I can from you guys, especially from Terry. There you go. Very cool. And hopefully you learn a lot and have great success. Witch Doctor says, group should work together and put together a cookbook of ways to cook quail. There you go. Okay, good night, everyone. Need to go to sleep. Getting up at 6 a.m. and it's 1:40 a.m. now. Love you all to bits and all of the best for QuailCon. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And get some sleep. Best of luck to you. Let's see how far. I'm not too far behind tonight. There you go, Zach. Your finger is in your eye. That's why it hurts, Hug. Yeah, I don't know. There's something in it. I don't know if... I think I got the Benadryl ointment in it. That's what I think I got. Jeff says, what food do quail need what foods do quail need grit to digest? I did a feed video. Well, there's a horse. What are you guys doing? In the what? Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What did we get? What happened? I am so lost. I apologize, everybody. Sorry. Jeff, What foods do quail need grit to digest? We did a feed video a couple weeks ago. I'm sure Verna can put it in the comments. By the way, before I forget, Verna, I need your help this week. I have not done what I said I was going to do as far as the videos go, and I really need them before Quail Con. So if you have time this week, if you could help me out with that, I just keep running out of time. But we did do a video on what we feed. We do not supplement our feeds at all. We custom blend our feed, so I have no experience with supplementing things or anything like that. Frank says, hi, Zach from Wisconsin. See you next Sunday. Cannot wait. Absolutely. I can't wait to meet you. We have quite a bit of people from Wisconsin, so that's super cool. My parents managed a campsite in France for a few years. They would wait till after dark, then pour a bit of gasoline down the wasp hole and put a rock over it. By the morning, the wasps were dead. Interesting. We had a little bit more fun, but Thrifty Builder says, I have many questions, but I'm hoping to pick up the info from your Quail for Profit videos after Quail Con. There you go. I think I've got good information for you guys. I do. I really do think it. It's a lot of lessons learned throughout the years that maybe you don't have to go through. So we'll see. Harvey says, so is your Jumbo Wild Pharaoh maybe a stupid question? The Jumbo Wilds are Jumbo Pharaohs. It's the same exact thing, just different name. A lot of people do different names. So Wilds, Pharaohs, Browns, traditional, meat maker, they're all Jumbo Wilds. They're all Pharaohs. Traditional color. Robin C says, I started putting water in the quail chick food because they were wasting so much feed. Is there a risk to the baby quail? To the baby quail? Yeah, I probably wouldn't do it for the first week. After that, I don't think it would hurt. I think there might be a risk, but you could try it. I'd probably wait until after a week old and then do it. It's a great idea, though. Robin. It's a fantastic idea. Very good idea. What's the oldest you've seen a male quail still servicing the females? We don't keep them long enough to figure out. We switch our males out every 6 months, and then we switch our hens out once a year. They go out. They can go a lot longer than that, but because we sell so many hatching eggs, and that's part of it, is we have to go above and beyond what we normally would if we were just raising them for self-sufficient use. We have to go above and beyond because they're not ours, they're yours. So we don't keep them that long. Good evening. Will Quail Con be an annual event? I sure hope so. We'll see how this one goes, but that is the original plan. Everyday Oil Mommy says, hello, and question, I have little bugs in my crumble. They look like flax seeds walking around. What are they, and do they damage the feed? How can I safely store 5 months of feed? I don't know if you want to store 5 months of feed. I don't know. I don't have experience with that. The longest we go is 4 weeks. I order once a month. The longest we've had feed is maybe a month and a half, and that stressed me out. 5 is a long time. I don't know what those are. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. If somebody does, they can feel free to comment. If you can, support the channel. I only need 8 more likes to hit my goal. That would be fantastic. Make me feel a lot better. And remember, we're giving away 30 free eggs. 2 people will win 30 free eggs with the most interesting questions. So get your questions in. I'm almost caught up, and then we will announce the winners. And we only need 6. I can do math. We only need 6 more likes to hit the goal. Unfortunately, I don't know that answer. I'm sorry. Orlando says, how do you package quail for the freezer? We don't butcher quail anymore. We use them as feeders, and we put 10 in a freezer lock bag and freeze them, and then they come pick them up. The live stream from Quail Con, where will it be posted at? We will not be doing any, well, I think, I could be wrong, you can correct me if I am. I think Terry at Katernik's Corner is thinking about going live for a few minutes, but not any classes, just a walk around. And Whiskey Tango Farms is thinking about doing the same thing, but we will not be doing any live feeds as far as the classes or anything like that goes. And as far as I'm planning, I don't think I have time for any of that. I'll be doing some videos throughout the day, but I won't be going live or anything like that. Sionk donated again. Wow, you were generous. Thank you very, very much. They donated $10. Thank you, and all who helped make Quail Con 2021 possible. Well, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. You have been extremely generous, so thank you very much for your donation. And it will be put to good use. We have taken care of all of Quail Con because of people like Chuck C. Young that donated in the past couple of months on our YouTube channel, and Terry's YouTube channel, Katernik's Corner. You guys have been extremely generous and helped us put on the best show that we possibly can, take care of our speakers, have some fun stuff for the kids, have some raffles. And you guys are extremely generous, and thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. Jasmine says, at what point does one check themselves into Quail Anonymous? Joking, kinda. It's been so hard to stay off the quail addictions. Yeah, there is no, you're done. It's over. Just accept the addiction and just tell yourself that it could be worse and just move forward. It's fine. It's not a big deal. But there's no coming back. It's a family now, you know. Chad says, hey gang, running late, hope all is well. Welcome, you're here. Glad you're here, welcome. I'm going to have to go, finish up some stuff before we leave in the morning. Can't wait to meet you all. Absolutely, I can't wait to meet you as well. Frieza says, have a good night, you guys. Absolutely. Thank you, Verna. I really wanted to do it myself. I didn't want you to have to do it, but I need help. Sorry. Orlando says, when my quail start laying, can you use those eggs to incubate? Or should you let them lay a few before incubating? Like when they start up again? It's usually good to wait a couple of days. But if you've got room, you can put them in. It can't hurt. But if you're limited on space, you should wait a few days for best results. See everyone at Quail Con. Absolutely. We'll see you there. Yusuf. Bree. We'll say Bree. Silly question. Are there any trees in the camping area for those of us who prefer to hammock camp and are camping passes still available? There are few camping passes left. We are running out of those. And yes, we did. There's about, I don't know, 12, 15 trees in the first section. And that is a section we have donated to the camping ground. And not a silly question, good question. Yeah, there are some trees. Have to go. See you next Sunday. Absolutely. We'll see you then. Hit the like button. Oh, we hit our goal. Thank you, everybody. I greatly appreciate you. Psycho War 360 says, witch doctor started raising quail approximately 4 months ago. We are up to 120 quail. I think that might be super fast. 4 months ago? No, I think that's normal. I think that's okay. You're all right. You okay? Jasmine Bass donated $10. Thank you so much. I hope you all enjoy Quail Con 2021. I am sad I won't be able to join this year, but I can't wait to see photos and hear all about the fun y'all have. Be sure to post some pics on Newbie Quail Lovers Facebook group. Well, thank you very much, Jasmine, especially for not coming. Thank you very much for the donations. We are putting all of that to good use, and I hope you can make it next year. And I'm glad you're having success in quail. I know that you started out rough, but it sounds like you're going very well now. So congratulations. Jeff says, I have one hen that lays 20-ounce egg every day. Probably Graham. If it's a 20-ounce egg, that is a double yolk. Would switching the layer feed help stop this? Was feeding 30% starter? Nope, it would not help. But I would assume 20 grams. No, if they lay double yokers consistently, then there's nothing you can do. Camping tickets, Verna put in the comments. Thank you very much. I'm going to say Benjamin 2007. I hope I got that right. If I didn't, I'm very sorry. How long have you been raising quail, and where did you see yourself, Myshire Farm, in 10 years? And where do you see yourself, Myshire Farm, in 10 years? What are some goals you have? How long you've been raising quail? I don't know, 11 or 12 years? 12 years? I think 12 years. I think we've been selling quail for 10, but we've been raising quail for 12. Where do I see us in 10 years? Maintaining. I don't want to get any bigger. This is what I want to do, and I'm happy with where we're at, and I just want to maintain and continue to have new customers join the quail world. I'd like to open up our operation to more self-sufficient things. I'd like to do gardening videos, tips, tricks. I'd like people to follow us and follow us on the gardening and maybe some other self-sufficient animals and other tips and tricks along the way. Yeah, I just want to help and educate, encourage, and enthuse others to become self-sufficient and continue to do what we're doing. Repskillion Garcia 4.0 says, how big should the gap be for the eggs to be able to roll out? That's a good question. I think it's 2.5. Is that right? Maybe 2. There's a video on the playlist, Papa Builder of Things, that he'll mention that in the how to build a cage video at the very end. I think it's 2 inches. James says, I have a question regarding light and non-mating males, freezer fodder. I'm told to limit their light. Question is, how much little light? You're told to limit their light? Just grow them in the dark. How many hours light is okay? We don't limit their light. So we still give all of our males 16 to 18 hours a day. I wouldn't worry about it. It's not worth it. But if you want, then what other people recommend is like 6 hours a day. But we don't do it. C. Young says, Jeff, I sure hope you meant grams and not ounces. I would assume so. If it's an ounce, then wow. There's a horse. It was a squirrel moment. There's a horse. It was a squirrel. Yeah. Squirrel? Yeah. My daughter was just riding a horse just out in the yard. I don't know. Kenneth says, are you guys planning on doing another Quail Con? If you guys think you are going to have it at Myshire or try different locations? No, if we're doing Quail Con, it'll be here. We had our first freezer camp event last weekend. We did good. No more jerk roosters. There you go. That is awesome. Very rewarding. It's very rewarding. I keep it in my... Thrifty Builder says, would string lights be enough to keep my hens laying, or would be a fluorescent track be better? Some people do like Christmas lights, like string lights. You probably need a little bit more, but you could probably get by. You won't get maximum production, but you'll get good production. Yeah. How about rooster booster for baby quail? You really don't need it if you want to. I wouldn't recommend it. If you want to give them something, I'd give them electrolytes in the water. Rooster booster is more for, 3-month, 6-month-old quail. Jody says, hello from Iowa. I'm late to the game. Well, I'm glad you showed up. Welcome. Witch Doctor says, question, your quail keeps standing on their water, our quail keeps standing on the water cups and draining the buckets dry. Why do they do this? What kind of watering system do you use? Because they're jerks, they're annoying, they don't understand how things work, and because they're hot. And you really can't stop them from doing it. But what I recommend is putting the waters on the outside of the cage. We have, well, you're not coming. Wynola Ranch has water troughs that you can buy, and man, they are amazing. We'll be selling about 50 to 60 of them here at Quail Con. You can also purchase them on Wynola Ranch's website, wynolaranch.com. There's a link to their website on our website, if that's easier. And that's what I would recommend. It goes right on the outside of the cage, and you're good to go. That's what I would do. That's what we've done. We've switched all of our cages to the troughs. Maybe add DE to feed. Maybe. Ollie says, we got a hatching born late and with an umbilical hernia. Is there anything that causes this or just something that happens? It happens because it stayed in the egg too long, didn't develop all the way, and it hatched, but it's not going to survive. It's not going to thrive. It probably won't even survive. I would put it out of its misery. There's really nothing you can do. Rip Skilling Garcia says, so you freeze them to death. Nice touch. Freeze them to death. No, we bloodless call, but then we put them in a bag. How many chicks do you hatch a month at Myshire on average? 12,000, give or take. About 12,000, somewhere around there. Has anyone had good experience hatching when incubator quits, and what do you do? Well, it depends for how long. A couple hours, and it really doesn't affect anything. It seems though anything after about 6 to 8 hours, it starts affecting it. I've seen people go like 3 days with the incubator on the fritz and still have a decent hatch. If you've never ordered quail from Myshire, you're missing out. Zach has awesome quail lines. Well, thank you very much, Chad. Dear Tush says, we bought some growl tucks from you and nearly all hatched. Very excited to add them to the collection. They're gorgeous. That's awesome. Congratulations. If you know what the exact hatch rate was, I'd be happy to write that down and keep it for our records. But congratulations. That's awesome. Best of luck to you in your future. Jeremy says, LOL, hello, my name is Jeremy and I have quail. It'll be awesome to have faces to names by next week. Thank you, and this will be awesome. Absolutely, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to Quail Con happens. And yeah, I mean, that's what's most exciting is a lot of people like don't have their face on their profile. So, I mean, I just don't know. You know, it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really awesome. 7 minutes. Chad, I sold some excess. Oh, you're not talking to me. What if person just show up at Quail Con? Can he buy a ticket or pass? Preferably not, but I mean, we don't want someone to travel. Oh, okay. I would prefer not, so that we can plan. But you know, if someone travels here, then I don't want to turn them away. Right now I've got about 8 to 12 seats left. So maybe. I'd rather you contact me this week and purchase a ticket. Jacob says, how often do you incubate quail for your live quail sales? Weekly. And the ones you don't sell, what do you do with them? Do you add them to your breeding pens or butcher? A lot of different things, a lot of different options. We hatch out weekly for our live sales. I say we probably sell about 80% of them. The rest of them either go to feeders because they're males, or they'll go to mixed cages. Yeah, I mean, different options. Benjamin says, when do you first meet quail? When did you first meet quail, and what is their turning point for you to see yourself raising them as a potential business? It's a great question. We've been raising them for 12 years, business for 10, and I can't answer the last part because that is part of my Quail for Profit class that I'll be doing at Quail Con, and then the playlist. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel because I've got the playlist coming your way to answer that. Katrina says, Chris from Slightly Redneck says, if you can read by it, it's light enough for them to produce eggs. But you have to be able to read at the height of the quail. That's good. That's good. It's a good way to think about it. Todd says, good evening, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Well, I'm glad you showed up. Thank you very much. Katrina says, Terry from Katrina's Corner has a video about stopping his quail from sitting in the poultry cups. Interesting. Jasmine says, what is the best? I still recommend the troughs on the outside, or the cups on the outside. I don't really care, but Cups on inside is just, you're asking for trouble. Jasmine says, what is the best or your favorite resource to learn more about breeding, genetics, and color for Coturnix quail? And by learn more, I mean really geek out research kind of thing. Well, not for me. I won't do it for a couple different reasons. But there's no substitute from doing it. I can tell you that. You can I mean, Facebook, Newbie Quail Lovers, Coturnix Corner, you ask questions, somebody will have the answer, whether it's right or not, but you could test the theory. Yeah, you got to just have fun with it. Do you have a pedigree program app that you recommend to keep track of bloodlines? I do not at this time. Good question, though. Todd says, hello, welcome. And that is all the questions. Verna, if you will give me the winners of the 2 contest winners, I would appreciate it. We'll wait for you. Again, if you want a ticket to Quail Con, contact me this week, 937-760-7282. It might be a day or two before I get back with you, but if you want a ticket and you want to come, I will make sure that you're taken care of. So pack your bags and we'll get you taken care of. And you don't have to wait for me. I will get with you before Quail Con, I promise. Wait, no Blair. Yeah, it's not too late tonight, and I'm okay with that. I have not eaten all day. I skipped breakfast, and I worked through lunch, and I worked through dinner, and then I'm on here. So I'm gonna pig out as soon as I'm done. So yeah, if you want a ticket, contact me, hit the like button, support the channel. I'm really excited about meeting everyone. That is probably the biggest excitement that I have, is meeting everyone. I'm very excited about some of the classes too, to be honest. But I'm more excited just to meet and greet, hang out with people all day. I think it's going to be awesome. I do this live Q&A every week, which is fine, and I like talking to you guys, but all I hear is my voice, you know? I can't wait to actually interact. So I'm very excited about that. I'm ready for Quail Con. Russell, welcome, and glad you're here, and I can't wait to meet you next week. It's very cool. David is in the house from the UK. Well, I know it's late there. Thank you so very much for being here, and you have been a huge supporter of me and the YouTube channel and Quail Con, even though you're overseas. So thank you very, very much. You are greatly appreciated. Why is she not on the horse anymore? Like, she got off, or? Okay. I lost my spot again. Oh, David, thank you very much. I really appreciate everything you do. Verna says winners are Benjamin 2007 and Kenneth Oler. I'm sure I butchered it, but you can see the comments. So congratulations. Message me this week. Text me at 937-760-7282. We will get you your eggs out, and best of luck to you, and congratulations. Good night, and see you at Quail Con. Jason Snyder, absolutely. I can't wait to meet you. Rapskillion Garcia says you should eat some uncooked quail eggs. I like mine raw with lemons and salt. Very cool. I have some quail eggs every once in a while. Raw. I just pop them in. S.O. Swanson says congratulations. Absolutely. Call me, Zach, so we can set things up. I will probably tomorrow, but I'll get with you tomorrow. Nikki James says night all. Can't wait to meet everybody next week. Absolutely. Can't wait to meet you. Harley says good luck next weekend. I'm sure it will be a success. I sure hope so. And thank you. Kenneth says thank you. I'm so happy. Just jumped out of my chair. Awesome. There you go. That is Banjo Man. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. What's it say? The worst speller ever. Banjo Man. Yep, sure makes sense. Absolutely. Yeah. So congratulations. Congrats to the winners. That is all. So thank you, everybody. Hit the like button, support the channel. I appreciate it. Thank you for all that showed up. And it is not too dark out. And I think I am going to go gorge on some food and get a good night's sleep. And then start at 5 a.m. tomorrow. My commitment this week is starting at 5 a.m. ending at 8 p.m. I'm not going to push myself anymore. That's what I'm going to work, and I will let the cards fall where they may on Sunday. So thank you all for showing up. Can't wait to meet everybody that's coming, all that have supported the YouTube channel and Quail Con through their donations. Thank you very much. You are greatly appreciated, and we will see you all at Quail Con. And if you're not coming, get a ticket, contact me, and if you can't, then I will see you 2 weeks from today, and we will talk all about it. We'll see you then. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.